Hello from a very cloudy Florida, and welcome to today's Endurion Blancpain GTA America event. I'm Preston Ploeg, reporting to you from the famous Highlands County circuit known as Sebring International Raceway. 11 of Endurion's finest are set to do 40-minute battle on a track nestled near a regional airport. Sebring has a handful of sharp corners and also includes a duo of long straightaways that will put the car's acceleration to the test. Let's now take a look at the starting grid. Starting on the front row are AS15 Motorsport in a number 60 McLaren MP412C, and beside him is Rick Pumphouse in a Nissan Nismo GTR. Row number 2 are Discover Osiris in an Audi R8 LMS and Killswitch 970 in a Lamborghini Superleggera, I should say. It was abbreviated in the starting grid picture. Row number 3, Speed Crazy 26 in a Porsche RSR and Munimi in a Dodge Viper. Row number 4, CMR Katashi U in a Jaguar XK and ZFG Mini Mike in an Audi R8 LMS. Rounding out the top 10 are AX7 Nightmare 8 in a Lamborghini Superleggera and Emerald Cannon 78 in a McLaren MP412C. And last but not least on the grid is another Lamborghini Superleggera driven by CA Advantage. Let's fire up the engines and get to racing on this famous Florida track. Pace car heads down pit road, the green flag is out, and you know what that means. It's time to do it to it at Sebring. It looks like we're only going 3 or borderline 4 wide going into that first corner, as AS15 and that number 47 McLaren Team Patron machine are holding the lead. And we've already got cones flying and signs flying, but no caution yet. I definitely don't want to jinx it again. Anyway, and I just now realized that AS15's car is number 47, but yet I rated it 60 because that's what the starting grid literally gave me. So, it's literally, so apologies, it's number 47, not the 60. Our cameras are focused on the number 88, or 98, excuse me. 88 on the starter spotter's guide for some reason, but 98 on the car itself. The Audi R8 of Mini Mike, driving for WRT Speedstars. Now we shift our focus to the yellow Dodge Viper of Unity, who is doing battle with the Golf Porsche, being driven by Speed Crazy in the number 87 Golf Racing Porsche, as you mentioned. little bit of fog up on the Golf Porsche, but the crazies holding together. Second and third spots are held by two fellow Audi R8s, them being Osiris and Mini Mike. Maybe get another shot of the helicopter. Get the obligatory helicopter shots. Meanwhile, AS15 Motorsport has a pretty decent lead, but there's still like 35 plus minutes left to go in the race. Looks like the Red Bull Audi R8 lost the second position to Mini Mike. But all this fighting for second and third place between Osiris and Mini Mike is going to open up the door for Community to get back onto the podium. Let's check out how Katashi's doing. That number 39 Aston Martin is clean as a whistle. It looks like he's slowly being caught by one of the Lamborghini Superlegeras. Okay, for a second I thought the Aston Martin was pitting, but now it looks like Katashi's just fine. Remembered that there is no Aston Martin in the field. That is a Jaguar, not an Aston Martin. But in my defense, they look somewhat alike. So it's a Jaguar, not an Aston Martin. Just wanted to clarify. I'll just reiterate. Going back to Kakashi and Jaguar. Yeah, the body shape of the XK looks very similar to Aston Martin, almost any kind of Aston Martin, really. At least like the Vanquish and DB9 or DB5 and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I got confused. But it's a Jaguar. Anyway, manufacturer similarities aside, Kakashi's. Looks like his front bumper is a little bit dented, but it's okay. Oh god, what just happened? Got Osiris spinning out of control a little bit in the Red Bull Audi R8, but he's fine. Meanwhile, AS15 is still pulling away. And the 47 McLaren is just on fire right now. A little bit of lockup on Mini Mike's part, but thankfully he didn't go into the grass or into a wall. So while he lost time a little bit, all is not lost for him. Looks like Kill Switch in the number 16 Change Racing Lamborghini slowly closing the gap on Kakashi. Kakashi's going to go right past the 87 Porsche of Speed Racing. Looks like we're going to have a three-car battle for the 5th position very early in the race. We're nearing the 30-minute to go mark. Let's check out how Rick Pumphouse and the Nissan GTR are doing. Trying to close the gap on CA Advantage in the Lamborghini Superleggera. Borderline bomb dropping that Lamborghini, but that's fair game. It's no problem as long as he doesn't turn around. Well, up front, Kakashi's there. Just can't quite make the move on Speed Crazy. Speed Race is actually going in the grass a little bit. That's all Kakashi needs to see. Oh, a little bit of contact. Thankfully, that didn't put anyone in the grass. Everything's all hunky-dory. They're side by side for a few seconds, but Kakashi prevails. A little bit of a wide line there for Speed Crazy. Let's open up the door for that green Lamborghini Superleggera Kill Switch. Oh, a little bit of paint trading. The Lamborghini does a little bit of Conte Drifto. The D fans will get the reference. More contact. Lamborghini's in the grass. And there goes a cone as Speed Crazy went in the grass. All these cars going in the grass and hitting cones, I'm afraid there's going to be a wreck sometime soon. Driver so far we really haven't talked much about is not CA, Emerald Canyon 78. But from what I can gather, his car is still in one piece. There's no issues. I haven't seen him getting any contact. Oh, it looked like both Speed Crazy and Kill Switch both went wide, but somehow they kept it under control. crank it up segment, if you will, like on NASCAR on Fox. But anyway, Unimi is doing everything in his power to close the gap on ZFG Mini Mike, but for now, nothing doing. I forgot that Osiris' spin a while back actually knocked him out of the top 3, so this battle between Minimike and Unimi is for second. And, of course, AS-13 is still the leader, and still pulling away from what I can gather. That McLaren of his is just almost unbeatable today. But we do still have, like, just under 25 minutes before the race ends. So, anything can change. Steve Crazy thought about making that move on guitar. I think he's getting him a little loose. No, even a little tap to the bumper didn't Hitachi give up the position. So we're nearly at the halfway point of this race, and we've had no lead changes and no cautions. This has been a surprisingly clean race. The last, in a couple of the last few times I've been on here, we've had some wreck fests and lots of paint trading and stuff like that. This is quite the opposite. Maybe the wider track that Sebring has plays a part. I don't know. The point is that it's been a very clean race so far. finally gained that position, that second position on CFG Mini Mike. But does he have any time whatsoever to catch AS15 Motorsport? He's going to catch him. He's got 20 minutes to do it. Speaking of AS15, let's check out how he and his powerful McLaren are doing. Looks like a few cars in mid-pack are trying to form some sort of train. Oh, and Speed Crazy goes around. Is that going to bring out a caution? Nope. He saved it, so no caution needed. Well, we finally had contact in this race that led to a spin out, but yeah, no caution yet. Okay, on our camera, the cars disappeared off screen, so let's hope they can come back. There we go, technological difficulties fixed. And now somehow we've got little bubbles that appear above the cars to show their positions. Although clearly Mini Mike's in third and not second, so a little bit of technological difficulties, a little bit of kinks to work out. But anyway, AS15 Motorsport still has a hefty lead over Munimi. We still got 15 minutes to go. And ZFG's mini mics is like slowly losing ground on Mutiny. I don't know if it's just him not taking the right lines or a mechanical problem with that Audi R8, but if he's gonna get the middle step on the podium, or I should say, it's not really the middle because it's on the right of the first place step, but you know what I mean, like the middle position in terms of standings on the podium. He's gonna have to find some way to catch Mutiny. We focus our camera back to the leader, AS15 Motorsport, who's, let's see, how much feet between him and Mutiny? Let's find out if the ticker will work with us here. Oh, we got a little bit of contact. Speed Crazy spinning out of control. Well, not really spinning. He's like sliding back and forth like his car's on vegetable oil. But it looked like he's okay. But we got a battle for what looks to be the 6th position between Rick Pumphouse and Killswitch. It's Nissan GTR versus Lamborghini Superleggera. We're going to go back to the leader AS15 again, and hopefully this time we'll see the gap between him and Mutiny. We're going to look really closely. We have to borderline squint. It's about 500 feet. At least it looked like a 500. Or 500 at least. Let's check again. Or no, that was the 200, excuse me. It looked like a 5 from here. I guess I didn't really look closely enough. And AS15 is actually lapping Emerald Cannon in the Gulf McLaren back there. We got just under 10 minutes remaining. So if anyone's going to make a move on AS15, they better bring their A game. while Munimi is trying to close the gap on AS-15, he is under fire from ZFG Mini Mike. It's just a 20-foot gap. And Mini Mike and his powerful Audi R8 will do anything in their power to get by that yellow Viper. Oh! Looked like he was going to give him the little bump and run going into that corner, but he didn't do it. I thought Mini Mike was going to dive bomb him going into that corner, but he didn't. He didn't want to make contact with the Viper. But he's going to go for it again. And this time, still nothing doing. Oh boy. Every time someone goes inside to the inside of another car, I feel like they're just going to slide up and make contact, but Mini Mike is avoiding that. But because of the battle for second place, AS-15 is still pulling away. And he's about 5 minutes away from victory. Mini Mike is there. He's going to try and get a slipstream on the straightaway. Is he going to have the advantage going into the sharp corner? He cleared Munimi, so... but he runs a little bit wide, and that allows Munimi to take back second. And Mini Mike just can't believe it. But he's got more chances to take back that second position. Going to go on the outside, possibly go for a little crossover, but it doesn't work. Oh, but he turned him! Munimi and the Yellow Viper gets turned around by ZFG Mini Mike. And because of that, Mini Mike has to give that position back. And AS-15 is thrilled that that just happened because that increases his lead big time. But I don't think Mini Mike and Munimi are going to be grabbing a meal together after this race. Like, I'm sure they would... I'm sure if they were having a clean race together, they would go to the local, like, fast food restaurant and just grab a meal just to chill out, but doesn't look like they're going to be doing that after that incident. Now, I'm not sure what caused the incident, to be honest. Like, it looked like Mini Mike was trying to go for some sort of slingshot, but he just mistimed it. I wouldn't say it was intentional, just completely mistimed. And we got about 3 minutes remaining in the event. Let's check out how the last car in the top 5, CA Advantage, is doing. And that Valvoline Lamborghini is doing everything in its power to catch the 4th place car of... dang it, I missed who that was. Meanwhile, up front, the white flag is displayed. AS15 Motorsport is 1 lap away from winning at Sebring. After that incident just a couple laps prior, it looks like AS15 will have it in the bag. One's a little bit wide, but that doesn't hurt him in the slightest. He started this race in the pole position and has never looked back since. It goes a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter. AS15 Motorsport is victorious at Sebring. Just an unbelievable domination for AS15 Motorsport and the patron McLaren MP412C. And after that thrilling last few laps, we're now going to take you to the results. It's now time to check out the results of the spectacular event at Sebring. AS15 Motorsport dominates the race. Munimi comes home second. The final podium spot goes to ZFG Mini Mike. CMR Katashi Yu finishes 4th. Last position in the top 5 was CA Advantage. Rick Pumphouse 6th. Killswitch 977th. AX7 Nightmare 8th. Emerald Cannon 78 9th. Speed Crazy 10th. Bobby Lou 508 11th. And last place was Discover Osiris. It looks like we had 12 cars in the grid rather than 11, so the starting grid image was messed up. Apologies for that. But overall, just a fantastic race for Endurion today. Thank you so much for watching this Endurion presentation. For all of us at Endurion, I'm Preston Plord. Take care of yourselves.